Hello, students and staff of Mammoth Heights Elementary. My name is Mr. Holtvluwer. You know me as Mr. H. Today is Wednesday, January 5th, 2022, and this is Good Morning, Mammoth Heights. All right, well, let's begin our morning with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please rise and recite the pledge with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Well, boys and girls, let's talk about what we have on our lunch menu for today. Today you get to choose between Wild Mike's cheesy bread or the ham and cheese croissant. Your lunch choices for tomorrow will be the buttered chicken with rice or the bistro box with the wild butter and jelly, string cheese, and pretzel sticks. Your breakfast tomorrow morning is the banana bread and creamy yogurt. Well, let's now move on to our second step lesson of the week. We are talking about these two words, and it's part of the E in the word step, and it is explore consequences. Explore consequences. The E in our second step program solving steps, our second step problem solving step stands for explore the consequences. A consequence is something that might happen if we choose to do one of our solutions. A consequence can be positive or negative. Exploring consequences helps us pick the best solution for our problem. This week, remember to ask yourself, if I did this solution, then what might happen? And hopefully, the consequence has a positive impact on those around you. So, I hope you begin to explore consequences for those solutions today, throughout the school year, and of course, throughout the rest of your life. Well, now let's talk about our birthdays happening today. Happy birthday today to Jonathan Presetya and Bryn Huckemeyer. Now, we didn't have a show yesterday, but we did have a birthday, and it's our very own Mrs. Miller. Happy birthday to everybody. You can come on down to the office and get a happy birthday pencil at this time. All right. Now, for our announcements, first of all, I just got to tell you, it just feels great to be back here in school for the year 2022. It's hard to believe that this 2021-22 school year, we're already in the second half of it, and I'm looking forward to making sure we finish this school year strong, and let's finish this school year in person. So once again, let's remember, with the pandemic still a part of our lives, even more so with the new variant that's kind of disruptive to our everyday lives, that we're washing our hands, we're wearing our mask whenever possible, and we're keeping our distance from each other, and let's just keep our hands to ourselves, especially out at recess and lunch, so that we don't inadvertently spread COVID if we don't have to. There's a lot of things we can do that are in our control to make sure we stay positive here and we stay healthy within our school. Once again, hand washing and making sure we're doing hand sanitizer, keeping our distance when possible, wearing our masks when possible and when it makes sense, and then making sure we just keep our hands to ourselves. That'll help stop the spread and make sure that we stay in school, in-person learning. All right. Also, for announcements, what a great time we had before winter break, and when we had Michael Purcell, number 98, starting nose guard for the Denver Broncos. He talked about a message of kindness, which I thought was really powerful, coming from such a big, strong, tough lineman in the NFL. And hopefully you guys are working on your Mammoth Heights and your Michael Purcell kindness campaign packets. Remember, turn those into your teachers or turn them into me. Some of you already turned them into me and have said that you had a lot of fun completing the activities that are in this packet around kindness. Now, we've talked a lot about kindness this year, but you know what it really comes down to is that each and every one of you are making an intentional effort to be kind. I can talk about kindness all day, and I have to work at being kind even as an adult. And I want you guys to continue to work on your kindness and showing kindness and putting your kindness into action, especially with some of these activities in your Michael Purcell Kindness Campaign packet. And we can finish, and that'll help us finish this 2021-22 school year strong as well. It's one thing to do really good in school. It's also another thing to do really good in school and be kind to others along the way. So don't forget to get those packets turned in, and you'll get your signed certificate from Mr. Purcell. And once again, Mr. Purcell, if you're out there, thank you so much for joining us here at Mammoth Heights Elementary. It sure was a day to remember. Okay, and because we had such a fun assembly with the message from Mr. Purcell, I've had some students who were really inspired by that assembly bring me some kindness messages that I just needed to share on our morning show today. And these really simple thoughts come from Ashton Jones. And I wanted to share these thoughts that he had with everybody here today, and how he was inspired by Michael Purcell, and how he's going to be a positive influence with kindness as his motivating factor. He said, think negative, you're going to feel negative. Think positive, feel the positive. He also says kindness is not for the feeling. Kindness is for the feeling, it's not for the praise. So many times we want to be kind and then we look for reward. And Ashton's saying kindness is for the feeling that it gives you. That's the reward, not the praise. Okay, thanks Ashton for sharing your thoughts around kindness, and it just is exciting to see our students being inspired by that assembly around kindness with Michael Purcell, number 98 from the Denver Broncos. Well, boys and girls, that concludes our show for today. I hope you all continue to be a positive ambassador for Mammoth Heights Elementary, exhibit leadership through our Energy Bus principles, and demonstrate kindness through your intentional words and actions, and demonstrate a love of learning each and every day. And remember to dream, strive, become, because that's the Mammoth way. How you guys feeling on this Wednesday? Because I feel great. Yes! Have a great day, and we'll see you around. Bye.